Hi, Matteo.
Ciao Anna, good to see you.
Yeah, you too. So we're here to talk about your Barbaresco 2016 Bordini. This was in the mixed selection that we chose, as well as the Barolo and Barbaresco pack. So I think this wine is special in a few different ways, but maybe you can first just introduce yourself and tell us about your family. I know you just celebrated your 50th winery anniversary, right?
Yes, because I'm the third generation of winemaker of Fontanabianca family. The winery was born in 1969 from my grandfather Franco.
Mm-hmm.
After that, my grandfather actually he died very young, and my father and my mother they continued the tradition.
Yeah.
And the Bordini is our historical plot, because the first bottle that my grandfather made was a bottle of Barbaresco Bordini of 1970.
Wow. Have you tasted it?
No, actually, we had just only one bottle here in our private cellar, and I never tasted. I tasted the vintage of 78 from my grandfather and the vintage of 82 from my grandfather.
Mm-hmm. But that's pretty cool though, that you have old labels, because a lot of families have been doing it for many generations, but they didn't bottle and label their own.
Yes, wine. we have just only a few.
Tell us about all of your jobs that you do.
Actually, at the moment, I'm full-time in the vineyards. So at the moment, we do in the vineyards the green pruning. A really important part of the green pruning, because you improve a lot the quality of the grape.
Wow, so you have to do that all by hand. That's incredible.
Yes, so we do all of it by hand.
We don't get to go to the hairdresser or the barber, but the vines get their haircuts right now.
Yes.
So is that what you were doing before we talked? Were you out in the vineyards doing that?
Yes, I was in the vineyards this morning. A family winery, so all the family do what we need to do.
Except for your brother, who he just drinks the wine, right?
Yeah, my older brother, he do another job. He's a doctor, but he drink a lot of wine. So.
Okay, so tell us about this particular wine. So you said the cru, the vineyard Bordini, is your historical family cru. Is there something special about this position, or what characteristics does this give to the Barbaresco?
Bordini is a completely south exposition. Mm-hmm. And he takes a lot of sun. For you, the vines are really, really old, because my grandfather actually planted the vines more than 60 years ago. So the roots, they go really deeper to fish and find the water, and much more they go deeper, much more they find different layers. And Bordini especially has a lot of limestone with a little bit of clay. There is no sand. Mm-hmm. And what he give the limestone give a lot of elegance and fineness into the wine. That this is the characteristic of the Bordini.
Was for you guys a fantastic vintage.
Yes, but actually 16 was a fantastic vintage in all the Lange area. You know, it was it happened a vintage like that happen every 7-10 years.
But just maybe the famous question, the 16 that people received, would you tell them definitely hold on to it, or could they even drink it now?
Depends. For me, when I open a bottle of my wine, depends from the moment, and depends what I eat. The 16. For me, for example, now if I open a bottle, I can feel the young wine. But depends if I have a really good raw meat or a really good steak on the barbecue. I can open on that. But if I eat some lasagna or some ravioli, I prefer a little bit older one.
Right. But yeah, I think, but it has the potential to be one of those bottles to store in your cellar, right?
Yes, 16, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, perfect. Well, I won't hold you any longer. I know you've got a lot of things to do, so I think we're good. You don't have a glass of wine, but I'll do a chain to myself.
I have no glass, I have a bottle.
Okay, that's good. All right, thank you.
Ciao, Anna.
Ciao, ciao. Thanks a lot.